Fundamentals of Meditation by Lucian. Green Moving Appearances 4 of 4. 31. I prepared to give my time to the radiation experiment using personal protective equipment. I did this by giving my student the A grade for an assignment. First, I read the assignment. Second, I wrote the number of correct responses down. Third, I wrote the student had earned the A grade for the assignment because the number of correct responses were 80% of the questions in the assignment. In this way, I prepared to give my time to the radiation experiment by giving my student the A grade for an assignment. 32. I prepared to examine the molecule to test the hypothesized effect of subatomic particles on its properties, in the same way that I would ask the teacher different questions about the test. I did this by revising for the test. First, I read the question. Second, I read the answer. Third, I tested I understood the answer. In this way, I prepared to examine the molecule to test the hypothesized effect of subatomic particles on its properties, in the same way that I would ask the teacher different questions about the test by revising for the test. First, I read the question. 33. I prepared to eat the vegan delight. I did this by licking the 3-fruit ice cream. First, I licked the strawberry ice cream. Second, I licked the peach ice cream. Third, I licked the mango ice cream. In this way, I prepared to eat the vegan delight by licking the 3-fruit ice cream. 34. I, the philosopher, prepared to be there. I did this by writing. First, I was in the center with you. Second, I wrote about it with you. Third, I liked you. In this way, I, the philosopher, prepared to be there by writing. 35. I prepared to let my would-be daughter and her husband keep the dowry. I did this by giving the dowry. First, I found my daughter. Second, I gave her half the dowry. Third, I gave her husband half the dowry. In this way, I prepared to let my would-be daughter and her husband keep the dowry by giving the dowry. 36. I prepared to approve of my daughter's quality of life. I did this by observing the parent approve of the partner. First, I observed the parent test the partner's job. Second, I observed the parent test the partner's outward manner. Third, I observed the parent test the partner's physical state. In this way, I prepared to approve of my daughter's quality of life by observing the parent approve of the partner. 37. I prepared to act on my status. I did this by verifying my status. First, I checked the train's current station. Second, I verified whether it was my destination. Third, I disembarked if it was. In this way, I prepared to act on my status by verifying my status. 38. I prepared to verify that you would be at the place at the same time as me. I did this by verifying your status against my status. First, I saw you. Second, I decided to walk to you. Third, I met you. In this way, I prepared to verify that you would be at the place at the same time as me by verifying your status against my status. 39. I prepared to lead a good life. I did this by preventing problems on the farm. First, I wrote the question. Second, I wrote the answer. Third, I replied with this answer when this question arose. In this way, I prepared to lead a good life by preventing problems on the farm. 40. I prepared to take notes. I did this by finding the lost leash. First, I looked on the table. Second, I found it. Third, I went for a walk. In this way, I prepared to take notes by finding the lost leash. 41. I prepared to write the Brayesoning's algorithm. I did this by observing the student agreeing with the Brayesonings. First, I observed the student agree with the Brayesoning. Second, I observed the student agree with the Brayesoning's algorithm's first Brayesoning. Third, I observed the student agree with the reasoning's algorithm's second reasoning. In this way, I prepared to write the reasoning's algorithm by observing the student agreeing with the reasonings. 42. I prepared to endorse fairness. I did this by agreeing with positivity in relationships. First, I found the relationship. Second, I determined that it was positive. Third, I agreed with it. In this way, I prepared to endorse fairness by agreeing with positivity in relationships. Furisha. 1.